All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first lecture for 2.7 and the last section where the whole section is word problems, okay? In this section, we're going to deal with some geometry type problems, okay? Complementary angles, if the problem talks about complementary angles, it means the sum is 90. If they're supplementary, okay, means the sum is 180. Find the measure of two complementary angles. So we have angle 1 and angle 2. Okay, if the measure of the larger is 6 greater than twice the smaller. So if I call the smaller x, the larger is 6 greater than twice that. And I know when I add these two angles, I get 90 because they're complementary. So 3x plus 6 equals 90. Subtract my 6 from both sides. 3x equals 84. Divide by, and I wrote 48. Sorry about that. 84 divided by 3, and x equals 26. So angle, that's just a representation for an angle. 1 is 26 degrees. Angle 2 is 90 minus 26, or 64 degrees. You could also say 6 plus 2 times the 26. Okay? Okay. The angles of a triangle, okay? The formula you have to remember here is the 3, and I'm going to use my angles of a triangle equals 182. That's their sum. Okay? So over here on the side, I'm going to draw me a little triangle. Okay? The measure of the largest angle of a triangle is 20 more than twice the measure of the smallest. So if I call the smallest here x, my largest is 20 more than twice that. So 20 plus 2x. The middle angle is 10 more than twice the smallest. So my middle angle here is 10 more than twice that smallest. Okay, adding them together, x plus 10 plus 2x plus 20 plus 2x, and their sum is 180. So 5x, if I add my x, plus 30 is 180. Subtract my 30 from both sides. And 5x equals 150. And when I divide both sides by 5, x is 30 degrees. And then I got to do 10 plus 2x, where x is 30. So 2 times 30 is 60, plus the 10 gives me 70 degrees. And then the last one, 20 plus 2 times 30. Well, 2 times 30 is still 60, plus 20 gives me 80 degrees. Okay. Perimeter of a rectangle. When you're talking about the perimeter of a rectangle, your formula is P equals 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. So here's my rectangular swimming pool. The perimeter of a rectangular swimming pool is 80, so I'm just going to write that inside that P equals 80. If the length is 10 more than the width, so if I call the width W, the length is 10 more than that. More than means plus. So plugging what I know into my formula, P is 80 equals 2 times the length, which is 10 plus W, plus 2 times the width. Solving for W, distribute my 2. 2 times 10 is 20, and 2 times W is 2W. Combining my 2 W's, and subtracting my 20 because I'm trying to get W by itself. Divide by 4, and you get W equals 15, and the length is 10 plus that, or 25. Okay. We are going to trapezoid. Now, for those of you that don't know what a trapezoid is, it looks like this. And the formula for the area of a trapezoid is area equals 1/2 H times base 1 plus base 2. Okay? You have a base here, you have a base here, and right here, you have your height. Okay? So the area is 18, so that's our A. The height is 3. The length of the shorter base is 2 less than the length of the longer base. So here's what we know. Area is 18. Okay? H is 3. Base 1 we're going to call X, and base 2 is 2 feet less than that. So it's going to be X minus 2. So plugging it into a formula, 18 equals 1/2 times H, which is 18, and then X plus X minus 2. Okay? We can do a multiplication first, or we can simplify what's in parentheses. It makes no difference. X plus X is 2X. Okay, this is multiplied and this is multiplied. So 1/2 times 18 is 9. Distribute your 9. So I get 18X minus 18. Add 18 to both sides. So 18X is 36, and divide by 18, and X equals 2. Oh, I made a mistake. Can you guys see my mistake? And I could re-record this, but I'm going to leave it so that you can realize that I make mistakes too. What is my height? That should be a 3. I do make those mistakes. So my height is 3. And 1/2 times 3 is 1.5. Distributing my 1.5, 1.5 times 2 gives me 3x minus 3. So add my 3 to both sides. So 21 equals 3x. Divide by 3. X equals 7. And then the second base is x minus 2, or 7 minus 2, which is 5. So our two bases are 7 feet and 5 feet. And that's the end of your first lecture for 2.7.